Imagine waking up one morning, scrolling through Twitter like you always do, when you suddenly see something strange. Elon Musk, the world's richest man, is tweeting about a giveaway. Bill Gates is saying the same thing. Barack Obama, Apple, Jeff Bezos, all promising to double your Bitcoin if you send it to a wallet address right now. It looks completely real. Their accounts are verified. The messages sound professional, and the blue checkmark, that tiny symbol of trust, makes it feel legitimate. Within minutes, thousands of people start sending Bitcoin, thinking they've found the opportunity of a lifetime. But what they didn't know was that they had just become part of one of the biggest social media scams in history. This was the Twitter Bitcoin scam, a cyber attack that didn't just steal money, but shattered trust across the entire internet. A scheme so coordinated, so unexpected, that even world leaders and tech giants couldn't stop it in time. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how this happened, who was behind it, and what it revealed about the terrifying weakness that still hides inside the world's biggest platforms. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because what you're about to hear will completely change how you see online security forever. It all started on July 15, 2020, a warm summer Wednesday. Most people were busy working from home, scrolling through their feeds, unaware that Twitter was about to face one of the most embarrassing moments in its history. At first, it seemed small. A few unusual tweets from verified accounts. Elon Musk's account suddenly posted, feeling generous because of COVID-19. Send Bitcoin to my address and I'll double it. Then, minutes later, Apple tweeted a nearly identical message. Bill Gates did too, even Barack Obama. The tweets looked professional, official, and were worded just right, not spammy, not suspicious. The messages spread fast. Within 30 minutes, the entire internet was talking about it. Thousands of retweets, replies, screenshots, and confusion everywhere. Some thought it was a giveaway for charity. Others believed it was part of a crypto promotion. But then something terrifying became clear. Every tweet linked to the same Bitcoin wallet. And as people watched in real time, Bitcoin started flowing into it. Thousands of dollars every few seconds. In total, more than 300 transactions poured in, totaling over $100,000 before anyone realized it was a scam. But here's the part that shocked experts. It wasn't just one account being hacked, it was dozens. Some of the most secure, verified accounts in the world, all compromised at the same time. How could that even be possible? Twitter's security systems are some of the strongest on the planet. These aren't accounts you can just guess the password for. They use two-factor authentication, internal verification, and multiple layers of protection. So how could someone break through all of that? The truth was worse than anyone expected. Twitter's investigation revealed that this wasn't a typical cyber attack. It wasn't an outsider hacking from a dark basement. It was an inside job. A case of social engineering, where hackers don't just attack computers, they attack people. The scammers targeted Twitter employees directly. They called them, posed as IT support, and pretended to be coworkers working remotely. With charm, confidence, and perfect timing, they convinced some employees to give them access to Twitter's internal tools. These tools could reset passwords, verify accounts, even post tweets on behalf of users. Once the hackers had access, they moved fast. Within minutes, they took control of some of the biggest accounts on the platform. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Barack Obama, Bill Gates, Kanye West, Joe Biden, Apple, Uber, even major crypto exchanges like Binance. They began tweeting the same message. Send Bitcoin to this address, and we'll send you double back. It spread like wildfire. When dozens of trusted accounts say the same thing, people believe it, because verified blue checks are supposed to be untouchable. Behind the scenes, Twitter's staff were in chaos. Employees were desperately trying to figure out what was happening. Engineers were locking systems down, communication lines were jammed, and executives were scrambling to contain the damage. But the hackers were faster. Every second mattered, and every delay meant more money lost. By the time Twitter froze verified accounts, the damage was already done. Over $100,000 in Bitcoin had been stolen, and the scam had reached more than 350 million people across the world. The internet exploded. News outlets everywhere ran the story. Twitter hacked, Obama and Musk accounts compromised. Bitcoin scam spreads across verified accounts. For days, these headlines dominated every feed, every screen. But one question haunted everyone. Who was behind it? Was it a government? A cyber terrorist group? Some elite international hacking syndicate? When the FBI stepped in, the truth stunned the world. The entire operation wasn't done by professionals at all. It was carried out by teenagers. Yes, teenagers. A small group of young hackers, barely out of high school, had coordinated everything through Discord and online forums. The ringleader? A 17-year-old from Florida named Graham Clark. Using pure manipulation and an understanding of Twitter's internal systems, he pulled off one of the boldest digital heists ever recorded. Clark and his associates didn't use complex code or brute force. They used something far more dangerous: trust. By pretending to be authorized administrators, they convinced real employees to hand over access. Once inside, they controlled Twitter's powerful internal dashboard, a tool meant only for its highest-level staff. From there, they could see emails, reset passwords, bypass two-factor authentication, and instantly tweet from any account they wanted. The attack exposed something terrifying: that even billion-dollar companies are only as secure as the humans who work for them. This wasn't a hack done with software, it was a hack done with psychology. A confident voice, a believable story, and a bit of pressure were enough to tear down one of the biggest tech platforms in the world. The aftermath was brutal. Twitter locked down verified accounts for hours, silencing thousands of public figures. They launched internal reviews, retrained staff, and overhauled their systems. But the damage was already done. The public realized something chilling. If verified accounts could be hijacked so easily, no one was safe. A single fake tweet could crash markets, spark panic, or even start an international incident. Imagine if the hackers had tweeted something political. Something that could move global stock prices or trigger conflict. The consequences could have been catastrophic. Over the next few weeks, law enforcement tracked the stolen Bitcoin through the blockchain, following a maze of wallets and transactions. Eventually, they caught the culprits and charged them with fraud, money laundering, and unauthorized computer access. But the deeper impact wasn't just legal, it was psychological. The Twitter Bitcoin scam revealed a truth the world didn't want to face. The weakest link in cybersecurity isn't technology, it's people. You can patch a bug, you can update a firewall, but you can't patch human trust. After this, companies worldwide began changing how they train employees. Security awareness programs no longer focused only on software or passwords, but on behavior, on the art of skepticism, of pausing before saying yes. But even today, the same kind of scams happen daily. Fake giveaways, phishing DMs, impersonation accounts. The tactics haven't changed, only the scale has. The Twitter Bitcoin scam taught the world several painful lessons. That a blue checkmark doesn't mean safety, that even billionaires can be manipulated, and that the real danger in the digital age is psychological, not technical. As we move deeper into an era of AI, where voices can be cloned and faces faked in seconds, the next big scam might not even require hacking. It could all be built on illusion. So the next time you see a post promising quick money or instant rewards, remember this story. If you found this story eye-opening, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Because in the digital age, the biggest threat isn't always the hacker behind the screen. It's the voice that sounds just trustworthy enough to open the door.